What is up, guys? It's your boy Highly Matt today, bringing you the very first Genshin Impact video. In today's video, we're going to be looking at early game artifact grinding routes. This is going to be really handy for people around about AR 20 to AR 30. After that, kind of becomes redundant just because you have better farming options for artifacts. As you can see on my map here, I got a bunch of locations pinned with these little like clover pins. And these are going to be areas that we go to get artifacts for free every single day. These are going to be 1-star artifacts, so it's going to be very useful for leveling up your gear in the early game. Again, after kind of AR 30, you're going to have better options for getting artifacts for higher level gear. So to start off, we're going to come right here up to like Quincy Village. We're going to run back over this way. And you'll see this little box here. Go ahead and investigate that, and we get some artifacts, and so on and so forth. And we're just going to run through, literally picking up a bunch of these. You get these for free, and they respawn every single day. The other good thing about this is you're going to get a bunch of money. So we come up to these pots, grab our artifacts, move on. What's really handy about this route is everything's super close to a waypoint, so you can literally just teleport and go straight away. Next, we're going to move over to this other teleport point over here. And then we'll fly down to this little house. I like to glide down here, don't know why. And then again, it's these little red pots again. We're just going to investigate, grab some artifacts. And then from here I can kind of go anywhere, so I kind of like to do it in a bit of an order. So we'll go for Saltieri next. Go ahead and just run around. Go into that little hut over there. So I don't really want to fight those slimes right this second, so we'll ignore them. But if you want to go and fight the slimes, feel free, get your slime condensate. And this spot's quite good because there are multiple places to search, all right next to each other, that are going to give artifacts. So next spot we're going to go to is right here. Teleport up. And we're heading off this way. Again, a lot of these locations you can just glide to, you can walk to. It's really like up to you. Some of these locations as well are going to be filled with mobs. If you want to fight these guys for the drops, you can. If you don't want to, you don't have to. I'm just going to go ahead and do it real quick. I literally just got a world level up, so I'm feeling a little underpowered right now. And once these guys are all done and out the way, you just come right over here to this little these little satchel and the little sack. Again, just investigate. Easy peasy. You can also run up here while you're here and grab another one. Again, this little satchel sack, and I guess that's like a shield. Next spot we're going to go to is actually really close, so we'll head straight over there from here. Don't forget to pick up our mob drops. Usually, unless the mobs are right on top of the thing I'm trying to get, I'll tend to just ignore them. We're going to drop down here to these two little broken wagons. Just investigate. and then we can teleport somewhere else. So the next spot we're going to head to is right here. We're going to do all of this in one go. This is another really good spot as well. So straight away, just go straight over to this little wagon. And bop. Then we're going to head over here. And yeah, like I said before, these like little investigation spots respawn every 24 hours. So you can do this every single day. You know, make it part of your daily routine. And it's going to help you guys in the early game just get those artifacts leveled up nicely. And we come to this little box. There's a Fatui like Geo Mage over there. If you need those Fatui drops. Then we're going to come straight over here to this little boat. And then after this is probably one of my favourite spots in the game for artifact grind. We're going to come up to this like little rundown sort of old building over here. Something interesting to note about this spot is so these are all going to drop artifacts, but there's also a chest that can respawn right there. Also, I think you get one of your Geoculuses here, so if you don't have that already, it's a good opportunity to grab that. And then we're going to go up here. We're just going to ignore these holy trails for now. Normally I would fight them. And we're going to, again, just ignore these boys. Climb up here. And we're going just up to the top of this hill. Right to this little like broken down building over here. Investigate that. Then the next spot we're going to go to is, we'll do the inn. This point I've got down here used to drop one, but has never respawned for me, so we're going to just ignore that for now and head straight over here. Head down to this like little pier area. Search up this box. We're going to run over here. All of these boxes will give food. If you guys are using Zhangquei, like I tend to use them quite a bit, this is a little good spot to get your silk flowers. We're going to search these red pots, and we're also going to search these chests. Then we will head over here. These ones are super easy to get to. You just glide straight there, straight to the one, and then straight to the other one. So easy. So we'll see how many artifacts I got at the end of this as well. So I started with 0 1-star artifacts, and then at the end we'll see how many we netted. Again, always these little red pots, just going to investigate those. Then we're going to head, I think it's this way. Yeah. I'm going to head just to the other side of this plateau right here. Bit of a long glide, but with the updrafts you can very, very easily make it. They really like the updrafts in this area. And again, you can already see what it's going to be. And if you're struggling for food, you can also investigate here and get yourself some like wheat and potatoes and other bits and pieces. The next spot we're going to head to, we can do any of these three. And you can also, you don't have to do this in the order that I'm doing it in. You can do this in any order you want. I definitely recommend pinning down all these locations with the pins. I use the 4-leaf clover, but you guys can use any pin that you want. And this is what I did in the early game, just to get a bunch of XP on my artifacts really quick. Now I'm in the higher ARs, it's much more worth me farming domains, farming the world bosses, just to get the higher level of artifacts. Also remember, when you're using an artifact that is already leveled, to level up a new artifact, you will retain 90% of your artifact EXP. Again, you can clear these guys out or not, it's up to you. We're just going to come... Oh, this one doesn't seem to have respawned, but it's usually this little box right here. It doesn't matter that they're trying to fight us. We can ignore them. Just teleport away. M is greater than escape. And we're just going to jump straight up this wall. Go straight over to this little like teepee over here. I don't know, what would you call this? A teepee or a girt? Again, this one's not respawned for me, but these little satchels right here. And then the very last spot we're going to go to is right down here in the south. You can pretty much just jump off the edge of the cliff here to grab this one. Oh, there is actually one more spot I forgot that we missed. So, most of these will drop food, but this one right here will drop artifacts. And the last area we're going to go to is this little cluster in the middle. I completely forgot that. This is an interesting one because there are some good investigate spots in between two sets of the artifacts that won't drop artifacts, however they will give you Mora. And that's the other advantage of doing this, is every time you investigate one of these spots that has an artifact, it's going to drop you guys Mora. So you'll see right here, we got 2 artifacts and 200 Mora, which is super nice when Mora is definitely mega limited in this game. So that box over there, this little spot here, this little spot here. Then here you can beat up these guys and investigate right in front of where they are. So if we beat this guy up, ooh. This buddy wanted to join in. You can investigate here. This is just going to give you Mora. That won't drop artifacts. This one is also investigatable for Mora, and here is also investigatable for Mora. So we got 200 Mora from that. And then the other spot is right here. Again, you can ignore these guys if you want. I like to beat them up just for the drops. But I think the highest I've ever seen Mora-wise is 500. And then the last spot, I'm going to teleport straight back to this point. Head up the hill. Just ignore these slimes for now. And again, you can either ignore these guys or just deal with them. I'm going to deal with them just because. Alright. And we're going to investigate here. And investigate right here. And that's that. And those are all the spots right now that are very close to warp points where you can farm tier 1 artifacts every single day. Let's take a quick look in our inventory and see how many we picked up. So all of this, so you can get 2-star as well as 1-star. So all of these artifacts we've literally just farmed now in the space of 15 minutes. And you can do this every single day, and it's a really good source of XP for your artifacts in the early game. And that's all from me. Thank you so much, guys, for sticking with me. Feel free to drop a like and a sub. It is totally free, and if you change your mind, you can always unsub later. And if you found this video useful, please feel free to leave me a little comment and let me know. Love and peace.